Today, I'm going to be doing a reading about, I guess, like the general consensus on you, what people think about you in your orbit, people you're acquainted with, around in general, people you're close with, just like personality traits or physical traits of yours that stand out. I even made some index cards of my own with traits on them, funny, unique. And like I said, also some physical traits, like, I know, like nice voice is in here, nice eyes. So yeah, we're just gonna see things like that. Also gonna pull a unique oracle deck for each different pile. Just whatever I'm feeling for it. So yeah, there'll be a good amount of different messages probably coming in. We have pile 1, 2, and 3. Jack-o'-lantern tarot, squid cake tarot. This one is just the original Rider-Waite. And it's in a little leather pouch. So yeah, those are the options. I'm gonna give you guys a second. And then we're gonna proceed with pile 1 first, obviously. Okay, hopefully you made your choice. Timestamps are obviously going to be in the description. And we're going to go ahead and begin with pile number 1. So, hello, pile number 1. The first message I wanted to relay to you guys is people might feel like you are from a different time. Something about you. I don't know if you like vintagey or like retro things. But something about you seems like definitely people, like the first thing people feel is like, oh, this person has the personality or like the air, the like the aura of someone from a different time. You might like to dress a certain way or talk a certain way or think a certain way. I don't know exactly. For each one of you, it will be different. We have the Knight of Swords. You guys are seen as people that are very witty, and you are obviously seen as intelligent because of this. In your circle or group, I don't know, you might have quick comebacks, or the things you say are just, they catch people off guard sometimes, and kind of makes them see that there's like depth to you. Something that you say, something that you communicate. So it's something that you're either knowledgeable about or something you know, have experienced. I feel like a lot of you, it's things you've been through, for a lot of you. But you might be knowledgeable about something. Sorry about my doggy in the back. You might have a certain knowledge about something that kind of shocks people, or the depth of the amount of knowledge you have about it shocks people. Page of Swords in reverse. I think a lot of people are kind of scared to tell you what they think around you, or they're kind of scared to even communicate with you. You might be a little intimidating to most people around you, especially people that don't usually communicate with you, or have, you know, strangers in general. You're super detail oriented, that's for sure. Something you're working on right now. It seems like you're really focused on something. People around you feel like you're kind of a perfectionist sometimes. Something you're working on right now that people are very impressed by. They already feel like wherever you are in life, you're already at a pretty good spot. Whatever you're working on, people see is going to bring a window of opportunity opportunities to you, a plethora of opportunities. Ooh. The Empress in reverse, but I feel like certain people around you, people that are closer to you, feel like you're not living up to your fullest potential with something, or you're not as confident in something that you should be more confident in, or like you don't see your full potential in something yet. People see your potential where you don't yet. Like, especially people around you that really know you, the real you. They feel like sometimes they believe in you more than you believe in yourself, even. I feel like especially certain family members or people that are really, really close to you feel like they don't understand why you don't believe in yourself more, because if they feel like if you did, you would attract the things you deserve or the things you're working for so hard quicker. They feel like the reason maybe you aren't is because of your lack of self-belief. Four of Pentacles. Intemperance. People see you as being very good with money, or being able to make good choices in the long run for yourself. You might be a little impatient. Sometimes maybe you don't trust the process. Or again, I'm just getting the message of like you don't believe in yourself enough is what people are really feeling. Again, I don't know if this is how you feel about yourself, but this is how people view you. But so like specifically right now, like what do people who don't know you so well, like acquaintances or like people just in your order, what do they think about you? I really love these cards. I feel like they're so beautiful. I love Halloween and jack-o'-lanterns, so Three of Wands, looking at people in your orbit again, loosely connected to you. Seven of Cups in reverse. King of Wands. I feel like you have a lot of things lined up for you, or like you have a lot of ambition, like you're doing well again and you're like acting on the things you say that you're going to do. They feel like people that don't know you too well that you're around, take that as whoever it is in your life. Like, you know, acquaintances, just people like loosely in your orbit. They feel like you can see through people really easily. People don't feel like they can really lie to you or sugarcoat things or hide certain things from you. Whether or not you feel like you're a very social person, people feel like when they talk to you, they feel like you're kind of the one leading, or like you're in control for some reason. And yeah, people just feel like I don't know if you do or do not, but people feel like you might have like good connections with people, good social connections. Wheel. Ten of Wands. Wow, people feel like you get good karma for the hard things you go through very quickly, and things turn in your favor very quickly. When things go bad, they know it's not going to last long for you. Also, you're able to carry burdens very well, and you either hide them well, or like people see that you're able to carry heavy things. Again, with like feeling like there's a lot of depth to you, what we started off with saying. Also, again, something about lucky. People think you're either blessed or like, I don't feel like an envious thing with this. People just think that you deserve the things you have that are good in your life because you've been through hard things with this 10 of Wands here. But they do see that when it's like you get good karma for the bad things that happen to you or the hard things you have to go through. And it's probably just because you don't stay stuck too long, and you know how to look at a situation and grow from it. Let's see. 4 of Cups. But people feel like you're not satisfied. Yeah, like you're not satisfied with yourself, or like you, I think maybe don't give yourself enough credit, and you might be a little pessimistic. I wouldn't be surprised if the pessimistic card came out from the ones I wrote. Paused for a second to say that card did end up coming out for you guys. Let's see, people that are super close to you, what do they think? And then we're going to go on to the Oracle. People that are very close to you. 6 of Cups. Oh, you have a lot of long-lasting friendships. People that have been in your life. I don't know if you have a lot of them, but the ones that you do have, they, like every single one of your friends that you've known for a long time, they adore you. They really have a lot of good memories. They feel nostalgic about memories with you. Your older friend, like your friends that have been in your life for a long time, really appreciate you. I feel like you don't give enough to, like you don't take care of yourself well enough. Maybe some of you have certain addictions, and that doesn't have to be substances or anything like that, but like maybe there's something about how you don't treat yourself good sometimes. Maybe you talk bad about yourself, or maybe, I don't know, but there's something about how you don't, again, with like not seeing your full potential. Like they feel like what you think is like so bad about yourself is really not, or like your life, or like certain situations you've been in, or and not in a bad way. Like they just see it as like you should not be like as hard on yourself as you are. What else do people that are very close to you? I don't feel like taking that one. I don't know if you can see me shuffling my hands here. I didn't really check my camera. But 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness, yeah. When people want to stay in your life, like when you meet people, new friends, or anyone that's like close to you, because we're reading for what people that are really close to you think, they cannot picture life without you. Like people, your close friends really hope that you're going to be in their lives forever. If you're with someone right now, those of you that are with someone, they hope that you're going to be the one and be with them forever. Like people tend to see forever with you. And people talk good about you. People celebrate you behind your back. Like, it's just good things I'm seeing. The only things I saw that weren't completely positive were just about the ways you view yourself, which is interesting. Okay, Queen of Swords. Also, people, your close friends see that when you have to be, you're very strict with people, or you have like, you can either, I don't know if you don't really take BS easily from anyone, from strangers, from people you know. You might have a bit of a temper sometimes. I don't see like it's unwarranted though, since she is upright. It's kind of like people See you as being very logical and justified, but very cold when you need to be. And again, with being very smart. This is the last tarot card I'm pulling right this second. It's funny how it kind of loops around to how in the beginning I was talking about these swords coming out. It really seems like you're intelligent, which comes out again with this. People that know you feel like you are very intelligent. They feel like you either have a lot of protection around you from other friends or from just in general. I don't know why that's going through, but people feel like you're not like someone to mess with. Or like God. I don't know. Yeah, you're very honest, kind of blunt sometimes, but it's always like honest things. Pick it up that I wrote. Let's shuffle them and just see. These are again like personality trait, physical trait type things. Ooh, okay. Intelligent. Sorry. I almost like kind of jumped out the chair there. Oh no. Look at that. Intelligent. I told you guys. People, that's a very big one. Started and ended with that. And let's start it again with this other deck. People see you as being very intelligent. Intelligent. Yep, knew it. Okay. What else? Ooh, why? Why do I keep doing that? Pessimistic. Didn't I also say I wouldn't be surprised if that came out? Isn't that so funny? I should like crop in a part of this coming out. Isn't that crazy? Anyway. Pessimistic. Oh. Let's try and not fling the cards that way this time. But some of you, yeah, could have like a bit of a sadness in you. Or like you're just not ever happy with yourself. You're always like negative about yourself. And I feel like it's about yourself. I don't feel like you're pessimistic, like, because people love being around you. It's just like about yourself. Maybe you're a little bit too pessimistic. That is crazy. See, optimistic also came out. Optimistic and kind-hearted. People love being around you. Like, you're not pessimistic to be around. It's just people feel like sometimes you can be, and I feel like it's internally directed. Usually intelligent people do that, right? I don't know. Like, they're kind of hard on themselves. Overly hard. Overly analytical. This one. Ambivert. So sometimes people see that you are extroverted, sometimes you're introverted. It depends on your mood probably, and that's also maybe why people think you have depth, because you're not just one way. Ooh. Unique. Yeah, you're different. You're very unique. People don't meet people like you all the time. And also I wanted to mention more about, yeah, kind-hearted. Something about how unique or how kind-hearted you are is also very unique to people. All right, one more card, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. Angry. Sometimes you are a little fiery. Sometimes you can have a temper. I think I also mentioned it with the Queen of Swords over here. People don't want to get on your bad side. They've seen you be angry before, and it's not like, again, it's justified. She's upright. Yeah, people don't want to get on your bad side, and you might get very angry about certain things. Then people can see that like you can have a temper. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully that doesn't offend you that I'm pointing that out. If that doesn't sound like you, then ignore that. Maybe sometimes you get angry at little things really easily. Also, like close people around you. Maybe your family notices that or something. Best friends, significant others. I don't know why that's coming through. I'm sorry if that like offends you. Okay, what do I feel like using for you guys? I feel like using the unusual animal messages. And then I'll pull from another oracle deck as well. Okay. How do people see you in general around you? How do people see you? Oh. Rosy Maple Moth. You are capable of great change. I think people really see your potential. I feel like most people see your potential more than you do. You're really hard on yourself. You might also be an earth sign, if not an air sign. It don't have to be, of course. Don't take that too, like, it's just if you are, this extra confirmation, just saying that. But anything you go through, you're able to transmute it. Or you're able to transform it in your life and yourself to be better. You learn from things in your life very easily. People, again, I'm seeing the message of people think that something you're working on is going to possibly be very successful in the future, or they just see that you're going to have success in something in the future. Some of you might have very beautiful hair as well, or like your style, the way you decorate. I don't know why that's coming through. So you got the Rosy Maple Moth from that one, and we're gonna look again real quick and see. I think I will do the Goddess Guidance so we can get another little archetype of how people view you. You know, so let's see, how are people viewing you in general? What are the vibes you give off? Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You might be a very hopeful person, though. People, again, think miracles happen around you. Luck shifts in your favor. You're not down too long. And even if you feel like you are, but first of all, people don't view you like that. People view you as being very lucky, being able to change situations in your life around. You're also just very, like, pure. You have pure motives. You're honest. And Mother Mary, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Message from Mother Mary. Faith is the light that illuminates your pathway. Without faith, the future looks very frightening. That's why it's essential for you to take whatever steps are necessary to keep your mind and heart filled with faith. Please don't give up hope on yourself or other people. Keep the candle faith burning within your soul, as that one small inkling of hope can eradicate the darkness of despair. Be the light that eliminates someone else's gloomy hopelessness as well. For as you make others stronger, it strengthens not only yourself, but the entire world. Various meanings of this card. Let go of worrisome thoughts. Keep your thoughts positive, especially about yourself, as is also mentioned. Notice and follow any divine guidance you may be receiving right now. Pray, engage in spiritual healing. A lot of you may also have a specific religion or spiritual practice or thing that you do or are connected to spiritually, that the universe or God, whatever you decide, obviously, is pulling you towards, and they're asking you to give time to it and to not to worry, not to feel like you're running late, or not to feel like just, I feel like a lot of you are religious or are like very spiritual with something, and yeah, it's okay to just focus on that and just find peace. It's try to find peace through your circumstances, through your spirituality or your religion right now. You're being called to do, for some of you. I don't know why that's coming through, but and peace with yourself. So yeah, that is what I have for you. I hope that resonated. Thank you guys. Let me know what type of videos, like readings, you guys would like. And yeah, thanks for being here. Have a good day or night or wherever you are and whenever you are. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 2, Squid Cake Tarot pile. So, first message I get before any tarot even comes out. You are very different than people assume you to be. After people get to know you, after people talk to you, they realize their idea of you is different than the reality. Let's see. I really love this deck that you guys chose. It's very, very cute. Gonna go ahead and shuffle. What do people think? Pile number 2. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups. People see that other people are very attracted to you. You might not feel, I don't know if you do or do not feel like this, but people feel like they notice people gaining attraction to you, like your friends notice other people, or you very easily attract love, or attract, like, you very easily attract people that are attracted to you. You just very easily attract people to you. What am I even trying to say? But I don't feel like you are easily attracted to people, because I don't feel like you don't really either. Sorry if you hear things, my dog is in the background, but you might not be easily attracted to people, but people are easily attracted to you. And also, I notice people are kind of scared to approach you, especially to talk about their attraction to you. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, people kind of keep their motives or what they're feeling hidden from you out of fear of rejection. So sometimes I think you might not even realize, but people are very into you. I'm sorry about all those sounds in the back, my dog. Queen of Coins. Whatever you're doing for work or in your life, either if you're in school, whatever you're working towards, people see it as very successful. You most likely are pretty happy with where you're at, and if you're not, the plans that you have, people see you definitely being able to achieve them and get what you're saying that you want. But right now, people are already kind of like, some people might be envious of the position you're in, or where you live even, the things you own, I don't know, how you look. For some of you, there's a lot of reasons people do have envy towards you. Because a lot of people think that in the material world you have like everything. For some reason. I do not know if this is how you feel about yourself. For a lot of you, probably not. But this is how people view you. Five of Cups. You could have recently gone through a heartbreak. Or something. It doesn't have to be necessarily romance, but I don't know if you could have lost something that you went through recently. People see you are upset or sad about still. Five of Coins. Some of you, it could be a financial thing, not everyone though. For a lot of you, it's not. For most of you, almost not. Some type of unfortunate event or loss people see you are getting over or going through right now. Ooh. Seven of Swords in reverse. For some of you, it could be about a relationship or someone doing you a little dirty. Not for all of you, though. For a lot of you, it's just, this is coming through because people feel like what you're going through is unfair, or that you don't deserve to go through what you're going through. Also, there have been people in your past, again, with this message of you are different than what people expected of you. For some of you, you know, this applies to those of you that know someone in your life that at first maybe, or even right now, if you know someone that doesn't like you, in the future, this person will come around because they will realize you are not what they thought you were. Or you've noticed this already happened recently. But Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, something about how, I'm just getting this message that people after meeting you realize quickly that you are not either what they thought. And sometimes it's usually not, again, it's just this one person I keep saying, like, this, like, being negative. But usually it's like, people just assume you're a certain way. It's not a negative thing usually. People just are like, oh, they have a pretty set view of who they think you are based on either your appearance, the outward expression you have of your, like, the way you express yourself to people you don't know that well or strangers. But it's completely different than who you really are. And when people talk to you and get to know you, they realize that there's more to you than meets the eye or outwardly that you show, that you let people see. But again, the specific message is coming through that there is someone you are, and this is only for those of you that are already aware of this person, someone that doesn't like you, that either recently realized you are not what they thought, or recently, or pretty soon will. Sorry, I can barely talk. My dog is making a lot of noises. There's a lot of talk about you. But most of it's good. A lot of it's kind of like, it would make you like breathe a sigh of relief, you know? So it's not like I'm feeling anything bad. But some people are also maybe not. Some people around you might be people that you, I don't know if you have enemies or something, but some people are not happy that, I don't know if you might, they're probably not enemies for most of you, but some people might not be super happy about how good you're doing, again, because of either jealousy or like just not knowing you well enough to understand why you have the things you have, or the way you are, why you're able to attract so easily, because you've definitely gone through things in the past. Oh, I love these cards. They're so pretty. You're a very pretty person, inside and out. Eight of Wands. A lot of people want to talk to you. A lot of people are afraid to talk to you. A lot of people have a lot to say to you. People from your past even. And you will be getting communication coming in from people that you weren't suspecting. And some people that you were. So be aware of that. I don't know what that message is. I don't know why you need to be aware of messages you're suspecting from people, maybe exes or people that you don't necessarily want to hear from. I don't know what that's going through. Nothing to really worry about. It's just, you're going to be like, oh, brother. That's what the vibe I'm feeling. Page of Cups. You might attract a lot of younger people. And people also just feel like you're very free-spirited and playful. You have a lot of youthfulness to you. You look youthful as well. And you're just fun to be around. You might be a really funny person. Some of you can cook really well. Or make some type of food or drink. Some of you might be really good at making drinks, like alcoholic drinks, for those of you that are old enough, of course. What do people that are loosely in your orbit think about you? How do they feel about you? Oh, The Lovers. Wow, a lot of people fall in love with you really quickly. A lot of people. Like I said, I have a lot of like attraction towards you, the opposite gender especially. Or if you are into the same gender, whatever, you know what I mean. But a lot of people are very attracted to you. The Emperor, but they don't feel like they can approach you. You are a little bit unapproachable for some reason, and it's not because of anything like that. It's just their idea of you, the way that they view you. But once they actually start talking to you, they realize you're not, again, like what they think. Like maybe you're way more warm and welcoming than maybe you appear. Maybe you appear very unapproachable for some reason. Maybe you're something about you, you know? Like you're just too, for some people, they think you're out of their league. For others of you, some of you might have a resting bee face. I don't know, but if you do, you'll know. Or maybe you don't know. Maybe some of you don't know that. I don't know. The Emperor. Ooh, a random message coming through. Some of you, those of you that are single, will be getting an Emperor coming into your life. Someone that matches your level of confidence and inner knowing of themselves to approach you. And some of you that have someone already, they view this person as your equal. People around you view the person you're with as your equal, or like you guys are good for each other. You're a good match. Ooh. The Tower. Things change quickly in your life. You might be a very spontaneous person. You're very quick to call things out as well, and some of you are the type to quickly cut people off. People for some reason also say that there's big change coming, or just maybe it just happened and you are changing a lot. You're very different than you used to be. People around you think, either in your appearance or the way you carry yourself. Let's see what people that are really close to you think. People that are close to you. I know I don't lay them out very prettily, but I lay them out how they come to me. So whatever. Sorry. Let's see what people that are close to you think. And then of course we're gonna do the cards I wrote that have more specific things like personality traits and physical appearances, and then we're gonna see what oracle cards from my shelf here wanna come out. Queen of Cups. People that are close to you think you are very nurturing, very emotionally reliable person. They like to tell you how they feel about things. People, you know, you might be the type of person where people you barely know tell you their secrets, or like are very open with you. You have a very nurturing soul and personality to a lot of people. You make them feel seen and heard and felt. They feel very comfortable around you. You care about things a lot. They see that you're very kind-hearted and you're very caring. You're also emotionally intelligent. The Magician in reverse. The closest people to you see that you are struggling with bringing something into your life, though, that you really want. You might be good at attracting a lot of things, but there's one thing that you keep struggling with to bring into your life. And it might be related to romance for some of you. For others, it's something about your self-image or something about what you want to build for yourself. Three of Swords. For a lot of you, it is about a love. Something that did not go the way you were wanting, and a lot of you could just kind of be in a rut right now. Like, you just don't, really believe in your dreams the way you used to, or the future. For some of you, something could have happened. Again, the Three of Swords is like heartbreak. So something, you could either be grieving something or someone, or just heartbroken about something or someone. And they see that this is distracting you from something. The people that are closest to you see that you're kind of distracted right now because of the heartbreak. What do the people closest to you think about you? Dog. The High Priestess in reverse. Nine of Coins in reverse. For a lot of you, it is, for some reason I keep getting this message about love, that you don't see people, you see people through rose-colored lenses sometimes too much. And maybe some of you are afraid to be independent, or afraid to do things alone for some reason, or be alone. For those of you that are with someone, this could be that person for some reason feels like that, like maybe you're too nervous to do things alone. I don't know why that's coming through. I don't know why that's coming through. Or like you're just, again, if that doesn't resonate, then the message of rose-colored like lenses, you know, like maybe you forgive too many times, or you keep going back to the same type of person. Or for some of you, the same person. You can't move on for some of you because you keep going back to the same person. That's a message coming through also. Like you can't find someone new because you keep looking at someone from the past. Eight of Coins in reverse. A lot of you are distracted though. Again, this message, you're kind of heartbroken about something and distracted from the things you should be focused more on. It could be related to money, your career, your school, yourself somehow. You're just focused too much on this heartbreak or what didn't work, and you're not focusing enough on what you could be doing, or what could be. You're focused on the past too much for some of you. Something from the past is really keeping you anchored. You feel that's what people around you think. Okay, let's move on now to the cards that I wrote myself, you know. Don't know why, I just had the urge to put the whole bottom row away. Let's see. I'm gonna pick it up. Okay. So these are very specific personality and physical traits even. Let's go ahead and see, what do people think about you? How do they feel and view you? Nice body. A lot of you are very physically attractive, as I mentioned. People think you have a nice body. Or like you're fit, you know, you're healthy. Very loving. Oh, there again with the Queen of Cups vibe. You're very open and loving towards people. People feel like they can be open with you and like you'll care about them. You really care about people. Emotional. More Queen of Cups energy. Nice kiss. A lot of you could have nice lips, or people that have been with you or kissed you think you have a nice kiss, or people think about what your kisses would be like. Emotional. People see that you do have a lot of passion in you. You're a very passionate person. That paired with loving, again, that's a very Queen of Cups. You could be a water sign. You don't have to be, obviously. Yeah, you have a lot of, you care about people. You're very caring, and you care about things a lot in general. You're emotional about things, and I don't see that this is in a bad way. The Queen of Cups was upright, obviously. You're very balanced emotionally, but you are an emotional person. Like, you care about things more than a lot of people see other people care. Sad. There is a sadness in you. Or you went through something that's been making you sad recently. Like we said, some heartbreak. You're sad about something. This is very visible on you and noticeable to people around you, especially the people that care about you. But even your acquaintances and people loosely in your circle can tell that, like, you do have a sadness about something. Impulsive. Some of you might be very spontaneous and act on impulses a lot of times. Sometimes you might not think things through 100% before acting on them. It's just what some of your, I feel like this is more what the closer people in your life, like family, might think, or close friends. Let's put that again. I can't get up there. Old-fashioned. Some of you could be old-fashioned or maybe more conservative or modest. Or just the way you view things is a little bit older. Like, you just have a lot of older views on things. Or you like things that are older-fashioned. Interesting, I got that message. Not this card, but I got that message for the last pile. For you guys, though, I feel a little like it's more of like you have views about certain things that might be older fashioned for some of you. Not everyone, but it might just be one or two views, but something. Who knows? Or more than one. Anyways, acts younger than they are. A lot of you are very, again, spontaneous, playful. You have a very youthful energy to you. It seems like no matter the age you will ever be, you will always be youthful on the inside. You will always be vibrant, and it's not that you're immature. It's that you're just like, you don't really lose that spark. And I don't know if you feel like you do sometimes, but people don't see like you, like that's not how people view you. Even if you are sad, like there's different sides to you, of course. We're three-dimensional beings. I can't pick it up. Okay. Hardworking. You guys are very hardworking. Like I said, with the Queen of Pentacles as well. Like, people see that you've worked hard for what you have and that you're going places. And even the people that are kind of jealous of you know that you have worked very hard for what you have. Let's go ahead now and pull some oracle cards. I don't know which one I'm feeling pulled. This is the very first oracle deck I ever got back in middle school. Sounds a little while ago. Let's see. I feel like there's a message in here for you. How do people view you? Pile number 2. We have miracles. Life itself is a miracle. The miracle of birth, from 2 cells another human being is formed. Miracles happen all the time. Missing an accident by seconds, being cured from a life-threatening disease, or finding the one person that you will love forever. There are many things that are taken for granted in the busyness of every day. Yet there are miracles all around you. Basically, it says miracles. I'm seeing every moment as a miracle in my life. A lot of people see you as a miracle in their life. You help a lot of people, even when you don't realize it. You're a very caring, helping, loving person, and you've actually changed many more lives than you think, believe it or not. I feel like you guys don't know the full scope of how many lives you've touched and helped. No, I'm being called to this one, I guess. I don't know why. 2 blue ones. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Release. Something you are releasing right now. A lot of people see something ended. You might be having to let go of something or someone. Inner peace. Yeah, people see that you're trying. A lot of you could have lost someone in your family or something, again, you had to let go of, and people are seeing that you're trying to, and you are currently finding peace with having let something go. Having to let something go. They see that you're a very peaceful person, you're a calm person, you value that being in your life, even if you do like to party. For some of you. Abundance. Yeah, people see you as a very abundant person. Again, that can bring in some jealousy, but I don't think anyone can be like, you don't deserve it. You're also very beautiful or handsome, people think. So if you're a boy or girl or whatever, you know, people think you're physically attractive for sure. Like very. People want to like, a lot of people want to pick you up and have you for themselves. A lot of people want to commit to you. Wisdom. You have a wisdom, like even if you feel like you're like, oh, I'm not that smart, which you are. I think people definitely see you as being smart, but just the things you've been through, even if you're like, oh, I don't have, you know, some of you, of course, probably do have degrees and stuff like that, but I think a lot of you underplay how smart you are and how much wisdom you have. Again, tying into how we've helped people, like your wisdom has helped people a lot. You have bestowed wisdom upon people many times that has changed their life, changed their lives. You're just a very kind person in general, a very nice person. And people probably say that about you a lot. Oh yeah, she or he is very nice. Openness. You're very open to talking to anyone, being around anyone, talking with them about anything. Open-minded in general. You might not be too opinionated, and if you are, you're still very open to people of the opposite opinion than you. Let's pull one more card. How do people view you? And this will be the last pull for this reading. Trust. You're super trustworthy, super loyal. People trust that they can tell you things. Like, I don't know, again, the thing about random people telling you things, secrets, or you seem like a very trustworthy person. And very loyal. The way you talk, the way you speak, the way you think, you have a very trustworthy air about you. Very loyal, again, I keep going. All right, so pile number 2, thank you for being here. I hope that resonated, and I hope that wherever and whenever you are, you have a good rest of your day or night, and I hope to see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Those of you that chose the original Rider-Waite in the leather pouch. This is one of my first decks I got in middle school. My first deck I actually got from my mom in elementary, but I really got into tarot in middle school. So, the first message I have for you guys before any cards even start coming out while we're shuffling is you guys might be a bit anxious. People around you can tell that sometimes you get anxious about certain things, even if it's not constantly, which for some of you might be, but you have anxiety about certain things. Some of you might literally, have anxiety, but you are a little bit over analytical sometimes, to the point where it can be to your own detriment, either about yourself or, you know, just analyzing things, over analyzing. I feel like that's something the closest people to you think about you, especially not people that don't know you, you know, not people that even know you kind of well. I feel like that was like an immediate message from people that are very close to you, or that you are, you know, you would consider a close friend. Okay, I'm feeling like taking this. Let's immediately get to your inner circle. Usually for the other two piles, I started with people kind of loosely, generally. Immediately, messages are coming through from your immediate circle, people that you're close to. Maybe you don't have a huge circle for some of you. For some of you, have very obsessive thoughts that are kind of negative about yourself. For others of you, you could have a certain obsession with certain, how do I put this, like, with something. Some of you could be addicted to certain things, not obviously necessarily substances or anything like that, but certain ways of thinking that might not be the best for you. People can see that this is really, like, it could be something that's kind of pulling you down right now, that you've talked to about your close friends, and that's why they're literally thinking this. So you could be having I don't know if you will pretty soon, or have been having convos with people about, you know, just something that's been making you feel kind of chained negatively to, like, you feel like kind of chained to something negatively for some reason. Also, people in general see you as someone who's very attractive, almost irresistible. But I feel like a lot of you are just very anxious and, like, dependent on something right now. I don't know why people that are very close to you are thinking this heavily of you right now. It could be about a relationship for some of you. It could be about something in your life or something you're going through. A lot of you, it is a relationship. A lot of you, I'm getting a message, if you've been in a relationship or a situation where you've been overlooking someone's negative flaws, don't. People can, well, first of all, the message I'm also saying is people see that you sometimes overlook a certain person's negative flaws. Someone you know you maybe shouldn't be around, or I don't know why. That's not for everyone here, but that's just a side message, little quick side message, because we're looking immediately at what people that are close to you think. I promise we'll loop around to see in general, like, looser acquaintances and stuff, but for some reason for this group immediately we're going to close friends. Right now you could be close friends or family. You could be more introverted right now, or going through a time in your life. Sorry, my dog is talking. He's over there, like, making noises at me, looking at me. He's just really interested in this reading. He's I feel like he's rooting for you guys. If you're going through something hard right now, seriously, like, you will be okay. For those of you going through something kind of dark, and people see this too around you, but I feel like people are concerned for some reason for some of you. Like, your close friends or family might be concerned about something. Like, you might be going through some type of heartbreak, or just something hard you're going through. Trying to get this top one. The Empress. Again, though, you're very attractive. People see you as very physically attractive as well. I don't know if you see yourself like that, but people do see you as very physically attractive. People see you as being, either, if you're male or female, as being, you know, either a good father or mother one day. People can see you having that side to you. You could be very family oriented, or again have a closer circle for a lot of you, I keep getting. You need to follow through with things more. People in your close circle are feeling. You need to commit more to the things you know you should do. Or the things you know you should not go back to for some of you. Yeah, for a lot of you, again, a message with love. Do not let this person from the past back. For some of you, that's coming through. Or do not let people that remind you, do not get back into situations that you've already been through with a different person. When you see red flags, that's a very strong message. People around you want you to know that, dude. Like, they're like, you know, they want the best for you, and they're like scared that you're gonna either go back to someone or something from your past that you shouldn't. Your long-term friends really care about you. They wish they could give you more or help you more through your pain, when you have pain or when you're going through hard things. They wish they could do more for some reason that's coming through. Yeah, but you're going to be okay, by the way. This is just a message coming through. Those of you that might be going through something really hard right now, a heartbreak, you will be okay. And people are seeing that you are slowly already getting better. And for some of you, it's not even slowly, it's quickly, but you are going to be okay. People see that you will, like, heal and get over or come back to yourself after this heartbreak or this hard time you're going through right now. So that's messages from, like, close people in your life. Let's see one more card from close people in your life, family or friends, from the people that are the closest to you. How do they view you, and what do they want to say? Temperance and the Lovers in reverse. For some of you, the closest people around you see you as almost very, like, angelic, very protective over them. They feel like you're they feel like you would back them up behind their back. They feel like you're a very patient person with them. They're very thankful for your patience with them. You're a very hopeful person as well. Even when things are rough, they love your optimism at the end of the day. You will always usually revert to optimism, and you will always turn around and see the sun, see that, you know, the sun will rise again and everything will be okay again. And it depends on how we view it. People see that you're very emotionally intelligent. The Lovers in reverse over here, you've had a lot of hard decisions to make in the past. Or people see that you have a hard decision to make right now. I'm so sorry about my dog, like, making noises in the back. And I'm going to pull this one card. Another love message coming out for those of you that keep just having bad after bad love experience, or just nothing is working out in love. Something will soon for you. You are definitely not going to be alone forever for those of you that are single. And for those of you that are in a relationship, the person that you are with is really in love with you. They still feel like it's the first, you know, the feelings haven't dimmed. They still want to court you. They still want to do all this and that. And they want to do it more. There's something also about love, how you need to make the right decision about love. For some of you, it is about letting someone go. Okay, let's move on now to, like, people loosely around you. People you're either acquainted with, work with, people you're around that don't know you as close as your closest friends, but let's see what they think. And you're a very playful person that's coming through. Some people might think that you're not ready to commit right now, for those of you that are single, or people see that you're kind of just trying to be free right now. In general, people see like you're a free spirit. You are not ready to be tied down by anything right now. Or in the future, it's not that you're not willing to be, but right now it seems like you're trying to live freely, be, still be like mature and still be making smart decisions, but you just want to be free right now. You're not ready to like settle completely for some reason. And for those of you, it doesn't matter about what age you are, you know. And by settle, I mean for anything, like settle, like as in whatever that means for you, you know. Like you're not ready to just call it quits. You're still also finding yourself. Some people might think that you are not making the right decisions sometimes, but these people just don't, I think, know you well enough. They think that they don't understand that you do see the bigger picture of things. Yeah, some people might be like, maybe like, oh, like, but what's your long-term thing? Like, what's your, what are you going, or how are you going to make this work long-term? Or how are you going to get the fruits of your labor in the end? Or how are you, in the end, some people are too focused on the material outcome of maybe what your goals are or what you're working towards. I don't think they understand that you are a very, like, you work from you go by what you internally feel and like what you know your intuition is telling you to do. Sometimes you don't think of it only logically. It's not that you're not logical, though. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like, you don't want to be tied down right now. For some reason I keep saying that. You don't want to be stuck right now. You don't want to do just one thing forever yet. And that's not only about love. It doesn't have to be about love. Some of you are definitely already with someone that you're with. Like, don't like apply it to what it's not supposed to be about. But this could be with anything. Like, you're not ready to just settle for some reason, I'm saying. But, okay, let's see what people around you loosely think about you. A lot of you, even though you are very internally focused and introverts, you can be very extroverted for some of you. But people feel like it's hard to get to know you. People feel like they can't get they can't like get your warmth until they gain your trust. Or like they can't get to that part of you until they've kind of proven to you that you can trust them. Maybe you're not quick to trust people. Yeah, you don't really, people have to pursue you also, I see a lot of times. You don't pursue too often. Things kind of attract to you most of the time as well. Not only just material things, even like ideas. That's just how you kind of work. People do, again, I'm getting the message, see you though as being, you would be a really good either wife or husband or like a long-term commitment. People see that whether that also might be just be friendship, but people see that like being around you in the long run would be good. Like you have a good quality about you, something about the things you say or think, the way you think. People, for some reason, see you as very valuable. So sometimes you also kind of gotta be careful. I feel like people might try to use you sometimes, I'm getting. Be careful about people trying to use you. And also I'm getting the message one day you are definitely going to be with someone and have a family and like a marriage with someone. That's a message for a lot of you. Okay, anything else that wants to come through with the tarot before I move on? I honestly don't feel it. I feel like I'm ready to move on to the personality and physical traits that I wrote on these cards. So let's see. What do people see and view you as in general? rich. Ooh, people see that one day you're either gonna be rich, or they think you will, or they already think you might be. Even if you aren't, they think you are. Or you might be already. You might be pretty good. You might be doing really well for yourself. Old fashioned. This came out in the last group as well. You might have some old fashioned views. You might be an old soul. People might think that about you. The way you dress also. Pessimistic. Some of you, again, might be a little bit pessimistic about something in your life. We did mention, of course, that this, this heaviness is around you right now, but you are healing from it. Maybe this also might be, people closer to you might feel like you're pessimistic a bit about your situation sometimes, that you're healing from right now, you're trying to fix in your life, or you're getting away from in your life. You're trying to detach from in your life. Let me shuffle these. That real quick. My doggy's moving a lot. You're either gonna move soon. No, seriously, like you're on, like I feel like you're not gonna be tied down. You're like either thinking about moving soon, or like you're very free spirit. A lot of you are literally trying to either move to a new country or new state, somewhere you've never been, and some people might be like questioning you. Ooh. Okay, one moment. Let me go pick that up. Excuse me, my doggy suddenly also wanted to wake up. You have nice height. Male or female, you have a pretty good height on ya. One moment, guys. Let me let my dog out. Sorry about that. Okay. So some of you have a very nice height. I don't know why height's significant here, but maybe some of you are insecure about it, but it's not something you should be. There's a message that's also coming through. Intelligent. A lot of you are very smart. People think you are smart. Things you say are smart. Some of you might have degrees that people look up to. There's a message I get. Ambivert. So, if you don't know what that means, it's like a mix of introvert and extroverted people, like you might be a pretty mix, like sometimes you're more quiet, sometimes you're super extroverted. Emotional. Somebody came into my room, I'm sorry, but emotional. I feel like you guys are emotionally intelligent. You know how to act around certain people to make them feel comfortable in social situations as well, I'm saying. Like you know how to read people very well. Let's see, I'm just gonna grab this one. Nervous. In the beginning I had mentioned, I feel like maybe a lot of you have anxiety or overthink things, or you're nervous. People can tell sometimes that you're nervous. We're gonna go ahead now to the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. Each pile has gotten a different one. This is the one I feel called for you guys. Let's see. Refusing to see. Back to the beginning. There is something you keep going back to, or people feel like you're not like seeing the full picture about something, and this is something you probably have thought about, and you probably do feel like you do see the full picture, or it's either an addiction or an attachment you have, though. People feel like you're refusing to see it for what it is, or how it could damage you or your life. Some people, this is just a message, some people are going to always disagree with you. Just remain in your own truth. You don't gotta worry if they don't see what you are trying to get them to see. If they don't want to see your side, you know, they'll see it eventually. God's got your back. Dreams coming true. For a lot of you, your dreams will be coming true pretty soon, or staying true to your heart will prove to be successful, is another message coming. Choose your battles. Yeah, there's something you need to let go, or something's sometimes distract you, and you need to start fighting for things that are worth your while, and not things that are distracting you and pulling you off the path. Okay, but let's see, what are people, these are just like messages that wanted to come out for you, but I want to see, what are people thinking of you? Let me refocus my energy with this. What are people thinking about you? How do people view you? Simply love. People love seeing the person you're becoming as well. You could have changed a lot within the last 5 years, or even year. It's different for everyone, but you've changed a lot over the course of time, I'm seeing, for most of you, and people like seeing how your life is unfolding. Like, it's very interesting to some people. Let's go ahead and pull from another deck. One more. I did 2 for every pile. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like romance angels. I know this is not a romance reading, but let's see what they have to say. Just one card from them. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So a lot of you might need to get out of your shell a bit more as well, but people love when you do that. People love when you are very like extroverted and open and tell people what you're going through and tell people how you feel about things. It makes them feel special, kind of, a lot of times, when you either open up to people or when you tell them things. People think maybe you tell them things that you don't tell everyone sometimes. And also, since this is romance, obviously, well, flirting, you might be a flirt. Some people might think you flirt really well, or even when you're not trying, you might be. You're very playful, lighthearted to be around. People are comfortable around you. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So that's pretty interesting. Again, with the devil energy we were talking about, you might have some type of codependency or addiction to something or someone. People close around you can see this. People, and again, since I guess we're talking about romance for some reason here, it doesn't have to be for your situation, but this card just had to come through. So for some reason, it's a message for you. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and I think they're affecting your life in general, but they're also affecting your romantic life for some reason. That's coming through. Okay. Some of you, you know, maybe you'll find someone again once you detach, once you're not addicted to what is not good for you anymore. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope that was you know, a good reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know what type of readings you guys want to see. Yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your day, wherever and whenever you are. So yeah, bye.